The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 667 of a daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today are these plastic Canadian $20 bill playing cards. So, with no further ado, take a look and see what we get. So for the tuck box itself, it's just a generic kind of plastic tuck box. There's that clear top, so you can see the cards on the inside. Then just has the black bottom half there with a little hole, so you can easily like pop the cards up through that. There. So if I take the top off here, and you can easily just press the bottom here to get the cards out there. So for the back design, it is just a Canadian $20 bill there. Or it's supposed to look like a Canadian 20 bill. It might not be 100% accurate, but like it's pretty close to it there. And it is a one-way back design, so if you were to flip it over, the design would be like kind of upside down or the other way, but it has a standard white border going around still. And like I said, these are more like a plastic coated finish to it, or plastic card in general there. And it is more of a bridge size deck of cards, so it is slightly smaller, so I'll compare it to like a bicycle card here. They are slightly thinner, so they are that bridge size. But now for the cards itself. So here we have the first Joker. It says Joker, Joker there in the red font. Then you got the Joker kind of there with some binoculars sitting on the moon. Then you got an identical one just in a black and white colorway. And these are more of like a jumbo face there because there's like the bigger suits there and there's the bigger numbers there in the corners. And then the smaller suits in the middle with the border. And it's just a pretty generic deck of cards. So I didn't really put it in new deck order or anything like that. It's just pretty standard, nothing like too crazy going on with the faces. The only slightly custom card in the deck, as always, is just that Ace of Spades, and which we'll get to in a second. There's a slightly custom Ace of Spades there. These cards are a little bit on the more blurry side, so it's not like the best looking Ace of Spades ever, but it is something. And now that we look at the pretty standard looking faces, time to take a look. Time to test the handling. I got some pretty nice springs for some plastic cards. Not bad. They're definitely on the more thinner side, so they definitely flex a lot. Easier than like more of like a cardstock because they're really super thin cards. But they still have a pretty nice spring. For a plastic deck, these actually fan like better than I expected. Because you can see almost how even like the fan is. It's not like the best fans ever, but they're still like super smooth. Like you can see like most of the cards there, which is actually pretty nice. And we got the Pharaoh, which is actually like Pharaoh is really nice as well for some reason. And we got the Giant Fan, which is like almost a perfect Giant Fan. The faces. And this is a one-way backside, so for the Riffle Shuffle, the design will get all mixed up. They still do packet cut, but since they're bridge size, it's a little bit harder and slightly more awkward to like packet cut these. But they still do packet cut pretty nicely. So overall, I gotta say, these are actually like pretty impressive for the handling, like for like the bridge size and the fact that they're plastic. So if you like want a plastic deck that handles pretty nice, then these are actually like surprisingly really nice handling for some reason. It's not like super perfect like a normal like poker sized deck that air crystal finish or something like a bicycle deck or something like that. It's definitely not one of those like quality of like handling or anything, but it's still like pretty impressive for a plastic deck. And once again, here's that $20 back design there. And then we just have the standard faces. But I guess with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. And this has been day 667 of your daily deck review. And this has been the plastic $20 bill, or the plastic Canadian $20 bill playing cards. And I'm the Canadian Card King, signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.